Hey guys, in this lecture we will talk about the cloth weave, which is a generator. In sampler we have two different generators. One like you can convert and another one is adding generator. So this cloth weave, it's an adding generator. We can design a cloth with custom weave pattern. So let's see how we can use that. Okay, so I'm pre-project. Let me create a material. And yeah, now let's add that generator. So it's a float weave. And now you can see it's here. Let me make it bigger and let me close this so I can make more space. Yeah. Now let's talk about this float weave generator. So here you can see in properties we have several parameters. Okay, so now you can see in 2D as well as in 3D window we have a plane weave. So you can see in replacement the one left. We have plane weave here because you can see in weave pattern we selected plane. Okay, so that's why we have this. But we have several preset here. Like you can go for basket. We can go for 12 weave, or you can go for hanging, which is a variation of 12. Okay, so we can take these preset and yeah, we can create from scratch also. I will show you that. But let's talk about each parameters first. And so next thing we can select how many and how many VAP and Vectran we want for our weave. So let me grab 4 and 4, and also I can add this size multiplier. Okay, so it will increase number of fibers or yarn. So suppose I wanna go by 6, and now you can see we can see a lot of and Vectran here, and even we can lock this. Okay. And next thing, we can increase fiber tension. So in some fabric, like crepe fabric, we go for higher, but for regular fabric, it's up to you how much tension you want. Okay, so I'm keeping it here. And next we can select color. Okay, so now you can see in our 2D or 3D window, we have this gray and white color, like our warp, they are white, and our craft, they are gray. But yeah, you can go for bi-color also. Like I want two bar, okay? One I want a white, another one I want a blue, and you can customize from here. So now I don't have white. I have this one here. So I selected bicolor for my war. Okay. So let me make it unique again. And now in warp I have only one color and I have only one warp yarn here. Okay. The same thing I can do for weft. Okay. You can go for bicolor and green for war for now, and in weft you can see I can choose a different color. So I have one warp and two weft. So let me make it unique color. I can see just one warp and one weft. Okay. When we are going in Wapian, here also we have some options like um, we wanna one color, two color, like in single Wapian, how many colors we want. Okay, so we can adjust colors from here also. And maybe your Wapian two color. Okay, so we can adjust colors from here. Okay, and even we can adjust width. Okay, so maybe your yarn is too thin. Okay, you can go for really thick yarn. Okay, so we can adjust our yarn width here, and we can go for like offset. You don't want straight. Okay, you want to offset. Like now you can see we have some gaps. Okay, we reset this. And when we are choosing WAP or WAP thread, we can select what kind of yarn you want. Like you wanna single yarn 3/4, or maybe you want ribbon fiber. Okay, you can see now we have ribbon, and even I can go in back, and there also I can select ribbon. Okay, so now on both sides we have ribbon fiber, and I can select finish. Maybe I have ribbon, so let's go for polyester. Uh, Even you can go for like metallic finish also. So let me try metallic, and you can see it's totally different. Yeah, and here also for back also like you can select polyester, and it's tiny. Okay. And next option we have in this advanced. So advanced, like it's a really good method. You can combine two material. Okay, so maybe you wanna create a double cloth, and you wanna attach two layers. In that case, you can go for a like you can another cloth weave, and you can create that, and you can combine them. Like now I have two and I wanna combine them. I can go here in advance, and now I can say hide blend, and we are blending. We can adjust height, like how much blend do you want. You can you can increase or decrease intensity. Or if we don't want to create a new weave, or maybe you have some material here, you can go for also. So let me reset my layout so I can see my assets. And from here, I can grab a fabric. Suppose I want to bring denim. And now I get my advanced setting for this also. Yeah, I can go here, and I can change blending mode. Like I can go for height blend again. Okay. Another thing we can do here, we can mask. Okay. So suppose you have two layers and you wanna reveal the bottom one. Okay. So what do we do here? So let me do this, and now suppose I will make a mask here. Okay. So when we are creating this mask, it means we are hiding this and revealing the bottom one. Okay? That's what we are doing here. And in 3D window, you can see like, so whatever we are getting here, it's repeating in 3D window. Yeah. Let me see if I can reset this here. And now let me grab it. Mm. Yeah, now you can see. So I use this picture as a mask. Okay, so this is thing we can do here. Okay, so now we talk about all the parameters. Now let's go to this and create a view from scratch. Okay, so I reset this and I wanna delete this ending for now. And now instead of plain, let me select only var. Okay, I wanna only warp, and the warp you can see we have web thread also. Okay, so before we start, let me grab the core web. It's easy, like we can make it in less yarn. Okay, so I'll move it here. So now we have four warp and four weft. Okay, so I want to create something like this. Let me share. So I want to create this wave 2 by 2. Okay, we want to create this pattern and we have four warp and four weft and four weft. Okay, so let's go back and let me grab my brush. Okay. So in brush setting, what I want to do, like I want to paint this white color, right? And my weft yarn, it's a gray, I can say black. Okay. So let me build the from here. And also make sure you increase brush size. And now it's good. And now I can come here and I paint these warp yarn so I can see graph. Okay, so let me do one here and I'm going to do here and do here. Let me go and see. And it's two. Okay, so we are making 2 by 2 quill. Okay, so in quill usually we can see a diagonal pattern and so this is just one repeat. Okay, let me show you how we can get tiling. Okay, or we can increase the number of fiber. Okay, so let me go here and let me make it. Uh, Let me turn on this. Okay, now I can see. And now you can see I have two warp and two weft, and we call it 2 by 2 fill width. And here you can see we have diagonal lines. So yeah, and now if I color it, I can do that. I want to keep my white, but wrapped, I can make it blue. Maybe dark. Yeah, that looks, and also let me erase size multiply to 16 maybe. Yeah, it's much better. And now I can save this, but before that, I want to show you like, yeah, you can go for size multiplier or you can go here, you can increase your tiling. Okay. So you can see this way also, like you can get more tiles and you can observe your fabric. And also before saving, I wanna decrease height scale. So let's go for like 0.01. Okay. And looks, I can change my light also. Like maybe I can see better in different light. And now you can go for export. So you can go here, export, and yeah, you can send to stager and designer, or you can say export as, and this can be your 2 by 2 will be, and yeah, I want to keep SPSAR file and what's good, export, and we are done. Thank you so much.